Las ganas tuyas hacerlo como el adiós. Solo quise estar estable, millonario, no. Pero ya que lo soy, yo lo voy a gastar como a mí me dé la gana. El hijo de Sol María, el nieto de Octavio. Mis hijos son leyendas, ya soy hereditario. Somos nosotros pues estar en Edidi con el diario.
Welcome to an all-new episode of NBA 2K TV. In the next couple of weeks, we will be hosting our second annual virtual rap party.
And we're inviting community members back on the show. We're checking in on how they...
Ey, hay unos que me quieren y me vienen a abrazar. En guerra avisada dicen que no, antes por eso no voy a avisar. No.
Thunder, lighting, enmascarado te dejamos en parking. 200,000
Here we go. Stay on him. I got him. Hey, I got you. Here we go, here we go. Watch the screen. Don't give him none. Shoot it. And one. My house. Dang, dog. Hey, focus. When he goes, cut. Be ready. All right. Hey, yo, right here! Here we come. You're good. Punch out! I got your help! Stay on him! Stay up! Hey! Hey, watch the pick! Ah! Come get it! Pick! Move around. Go over it. Coming. Ball on that, baby. You got him. I got ball. Screen. Oh, yo, right here. Hey, good board. Switch. Screen. I got your help. I got your help. Switch. Step out. Hey, yo, right here. Set it up. Ball. Shot. You're too slow. Yeah, good hit. Let's do this, fellas. Yeah. Switch. Step out. Knock it down. That's what's up. Here we go. Go. Get him. Yeah. Get it. Yeah. Ready to catch that board. Yes, sir. Right there. Oh, foul. Right, that one play. Hey, focus. When he goes, cut. Be ready. Stay on. Pick coming. Rebound. You're good. watch his step back. It's good team. No way. Hey, good board, good board. Yo. Ready. Anywhere. You know what's up.
Ey, una y el otro está. Ey, hoy es el día por si no más. Ey. Mami bronceadita solita, lo de hoy no lo tienes que postear. No anda solita, no es con un par. Una paisita, she looks so fine. Tiene un chima y cara mejor. Negro el bolso, negro los halls. Estaba triste pero no hoy. Tiene el modelo hoy. Pero está encendida, prendida. Sale de noche y llega de día. Exótica, una beberría por vida. Real for life, baby. El verdadero.
It's time. For the NBA, live on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Dallas Mavericks going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the West is stacking up. Taking a look at Minnesota. Right now, they're locked into third place in the conference, looking to get a high seed for the playoffs. And, of course, Dallas, 2 spots down.
And when you look at Minnesota, their fans had high hopes for them this season, and they have not let them down. It's been a fantastic campaign thus far, and they really are set up perfectly for a deep run in the playoffs.
It's obvious their eyes have been squarely on the postseason for a while. It'll be fascinating to see if the regular season dominance carries over.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The 2 towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. The wings set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. Oh, here's Edwards. Here's Towns. That one wide left. Credit where credit is due. P.J. Washington is one hard-working guy on the floor. Isn't he, Greg?
He's got that grittiness to him, Kevin. Values every chance he gets to affect the game. And like you said, he puts a ton of effort into his play.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. The kick out to Irving. And they turn over the 24-second. Buzzer signaling the shot clock violation. It's Gobert with the ball for the Timberwolves. Last time they met was in Minnesota.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
And they're pushing it up. And a wide open look for Irving. Buries the long-range jumper. Irving's got 5.
You got to run Kyrie off that line. If you let him get comfortable and find his shot from behind the arc, it's a wrap.
Out to the right wing. Back to Conley. Gobert down low. Out to Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Here's McDaniels. Sinks the three-pointer.
Attacking right away. McDaniels wasting no time there.
Now, here's Doncic. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Boston. Pass to Washington. Back to Doncic. Irving against Conley. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Doncic. 7 points for Kyrie Irving.
Luka's peripheral vision off the chart. Get wide open, and he's going to find you.
Edwards kicks to Towns. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
And here is Doncic. He's just been too hard to handle at the offensive end. His scoring average is just under 34 points a game. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
You know what separates Doncic from most players? He's really calm under pressure. Great poise. You can't speed him up. He plays at his own pace.
And as the season draws to a close, GA, we've got teams vying for playoff position, only adding to the importance of each game now.
And for those teams, you have to have the right mentality. You can't treat these like normal regular season games. These are an extension of the playoffs.
Here's Gobert, and Lively pulls it down.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
It's stolen by Edwards. And stolen by Irving. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Washington finds Doncic. Over Edwards. Keeps it alive. Out to Doncic. Goes up again. Gobert pulls it in.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And another one falls.
And this is all you need to know about the year he's having. He's coming up on the single-season franchise scoring record.
And when he does get there, I bet it's a long time until someone matches it. The 3 for Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. Trailing by 2. Back to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Nice vision that time from Towns. And, you know, he's got that skill set.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Mavericks. And a change for the Timberwolves. Morris is checked in for Mike Conley. Inside. It's stolen by Gobert. Edwards looking it over. Gobert with a screen on Jones. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Irving passes to Doncic. Back to Irving. Over in the corner, Doncic. Takes it inside.
Speedy drive by Doncic. That doesn't quite go together. He usually is going at his home pace, but he does take advantage of holes when he sees them.
Morris with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. They now take the lead. Edwards got a couple of threes now in the first with the Timberwolves.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Doncic. Washington passes to Doncic. Irving against Morris. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Irving. Out to Doncic. Trying to get open is Irving. Misses the 3.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
That's a 2 from Towns. It's rebounded by Dallas. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating. Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Timberwolves leading by 3. Outside, Towns. Morris outside. Oh, good with the triple. Dallas has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by.
You cannot give Luka any space out beyond the arc because he'll make you pay every time.
Now here's Towns. He's coming off a 28-point game against Dallas.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge.
For this screen on Morris. Over in the corner, Doncic. Oh, good on the triple.
Shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Towns dishes to Morris. Tries the spin move. Edwards kicks to Towns. And Jones pulls it down.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And Doncic hits it to go.
Doncic always ready to let it fly once he catches it.
It's tipped. Morris passes to Edwards. From the high post. And yep, another basket.
And for this franchise, he's now tied the record for most points in a single season.
That tells you all you need to know about him offensively. He is ultra savvy and ultra skilled. Irving finds Doncic. To the middle. Gobert with the block.
This is what Gobert is known for, his ability to swat shots away with ease.
Back to McDaniel. And that one released in time, but no good. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Back to the action in just a minute. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
The Mavericks trailing. So with Irving on the bench. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Hardy is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Daniel Gafford. Then there's Maxi Kleber. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. Hardy. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Greg, we still see players embellishing contact. Is enough being done to discourage those creative flourishes?
We're talking about flopping, right? I mean, we're seeing the league experiment assessing a technical free throw. It's necessary, or guys will keep jerking their heads and falling down, and who wants to see that?
Mike Conley's checked in for Morris.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
Hardaway kicks to Green. Pass to Hardy. Pass to Kleber. Now here's Green. Pulls it from 20. Hardaway from outside. The rebound by Anderson.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Conley. Hasn't made one yet. No good on that one. Dallas shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Now here's McDaniels. Kleber defending. Conley feeling it out. Plenty of space. Shot clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Took the opportunity when he saw it. McDaniels got 5 points now this quarter.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make threes. McDaniels has really worked on that shot. Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity, gone awry.
And they're moving it up. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. That one also a miss for him, just like the other 3 attempts this game. Now, here's Hardy. He's guarded close. Here's Gafford. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Alexander Walker. Scoreless thus far.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Attention fans, now on the court is your ice squad. Get loud and let him hear you.
Both teams changing it up here.
Now a chance to see the numbers for Luka Doncic. He's been on a tear since the All-Star break, going really to another level, averaging 33 points a game, 10 assists and 10 rebounds. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
All free throws good from Doncic.
You know, one of the things I like about watching Doncic is the pace he plays at. You're not going to speed him up. He plays at his pace, the pace he dictates.
Now, here's Warren. And Lively pulls it down. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. After missing nearly 2 full years due to injury, Greg, isn't it great to see T.J. Warren back out on the floor, healthy and hearty?
Yeah, and Kevin, people forget this guy was the leading scorer for a playoff team before those injuries. He may not be the same player, but he can still provide some instant offense.
Here's Doncic following the basket by T.J. Warren. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Lively the pass to Doncic. 6 to shoot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarding.
Edwards has come in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Conley. He has yet to score. And there's the drive. It's rebounded by Dallas. Lively's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside, Towns. And again, Minnesota with the triple. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle steps for the Timberwolves.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Dallas again missing.
You know, his scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Towns wide open. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
That doesn't go either for Doncic.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Green against Conley. Towns a screen on Green. Conley kicks to Towns. No good from outside. Mavericks trail by 7. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Now look here. Washington's checked in for Maxi Kleba. Derek Jones comes in for Josh Green. Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Hardy in for Doncic. Daniels, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Morris comes in for Michael Conley. And another one!
And he's done it. A new single-season franchise scoring record. Great accomplishment from him in what's been an incredible run.
It's been a season for the ages for him, and one that will go down in the history of this franchise. In the corner, it's Morris. Here's Edwards, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype, he has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
Dallas making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. Irving for 3. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota.
Alexander Walker.
There's 1:26 left in the first half. Here's Irving. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Washington's got his first 3 points of the game. Morris outside. Shoots. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Hardaway. The kick out to Irving. Washington sets the pick for Irving. And Jones has it in the corner. A 3-pointer, no good. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Towns finds McDaniel. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's Gobert. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Staying strong against the defense. Rudy insists on getting that shot off.
For Minnesota, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And Gobert drops them both.
Clark, when you think of top rebounders today, Rudy Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he's such a dominant rebounder. He's got a real good knack for reading where balls are coming off, and the timing that he has is pretty impeccable too. And even though he's north of 7 feet tall, he does a good job boxing out as well. Tell you what, going end to end, Towns may not always look like he's moving fast, but he's gobbling up some ground in a hurry. And some of that is his stride. That fella's got some big feet, too.
14 foul. Down into the line for the Timberwolves.
And here are the Mavericks now. It's a 10-point game. Here's Irving. Dallas again missing. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And now we'll send it over to David Auld. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Thanks for. You can point to their long-range shooting as the main problem area. They're taking a lot of threes, and their percentage is hovering in the low.
And now as the. And that's a halftime wrap.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their makes.
And, you know, that's what delights him most. That's what he takes most pride in. He loves being the chief facilitator.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Gobert is out there with T.J. Warren. Then there's McDaniels. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2 spot. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
McDaniels with the ball. Gafford's there. Gobert dishes to McDaniels. It's stolen by Jones. Washington passes to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Can't let Doncic get the positioning he seeks, or he'll dunk all over you.
Timberwolves leading by 8. Gobert with a screen on Doncic. Morris passes to Gobert. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Gobert is a big target, especially when he's roaming around that rim.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the 3rd. And here's Washington outside. Gobert pulls it in. Minnesota's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Tries again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
Look, we all know Rudy Gobert is a force on defense, but you can't afford to ever ignore this guy. I mean, he's got the physical gifts to make problems anywhere on the floor.
Mavericks making a switch here. Irving's checked in. Timberwolves also changing it up. Towns, he's checked in for T.J. Warren. And it's Edwardson for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Doncic, so multifaceted, a stat sheet stuffer supreme. He does everything, including dropping dimes.
Outside Edwards. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Doncic kicks to Irving. Off target from outside.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Back to Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Luka taking it in. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 4 assists in the game. On the wing, Morris. It's up a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Morris has got the lead up to 13 now for the Timberwolves. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, without question, the game has changed in recent years. There's always a debate about which game is better. Hall of Famer Julius Erving said in the 80s, nobody shot 3-point shots unless they were down, and it was out of desperation. The line was there, but the game was played inside that line. The game was played in the paint, inside out. Kevin, different does not mean better or worse.
I would agree. The game rolls on, doesn't it, David? You've been in this league a long time. The game rolls on. Outside Irving. There's the 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Edwards. The feed to Towns. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Towns has got 4 points this quarter.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Hardy, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Minnesota also making some changes. Reed comes in for Gobert. And it's Mike Conley in for Morris. It's Edwards on the wing. A 3-pointer off the mark. Mavericks trail by 13. Irving from long range. No good that time.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Edwards dishes to Towns. Spins. 17-foot shot on the way. And again, it's Minnesota.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Outside Irving. An easy 2 points on the layup. Irving's got 11 points.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
For Dallas, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Irving with the ball. 11 points in the game. Second chance effort. Gafford misses.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Edwards with another miss. Mavericks trail by 15. Here's Irving. Back to Jones. On the wing, Irving. Over in the corner, Washington. Offline with his three. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Edwards, that's good.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Dallas calls timeout.
Here we go.
So both teams making some changes here.
And checking out the stats for Kyle Anderson. Breaking down his play since the All-Star break. He's averaging 7 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you can't downplay the importance of good size off the bench.
Space invader, a big guy who simply holds his ground and makes opponents work around him. That's good stuff. And, you know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
1:39 left in the third quarter of the game. Edwards against Hardaway. Poked loose. Edwards gets to Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Hardaway from 18 feet away. Rocket two. And here's Conley outside. Nailed from three-point land. Conley's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Outside Hardaway. Now here's Hardy. Covered by Conley. And the wide open shot from Green. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Edwards. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Hardy.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Hardy's checked in. Minnesota also with the sub. Minod's checked in. Lobbed up there for Edwards. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Explosive play in the air by Edwards, and perfectly timed, too, for the alley-oop slam.
Mavericks trail by 20. The pass to Hardaway. Over to the wing. Going inside. Passes it to Hardy. Here's Lively. Out to Hardaway. He got it up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
When Hardaway Jr. is forcing the issue like that, it draws the defense's attention, and I like his aggressiveness as a scorer.
2 shots.
Hardaway hits them both. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Timberwolves lead by 18. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Jason Kidd.
We're not talking to each other. Offensively or defensively, let's talk.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Minnesota leading by 18. At the guard positions, it's Doncic and Hardaway Jr. Washington out there with Jones. And it's Lively in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
And you know, what you love about Mike Conley, he's a leader by example.
The epitome of a terrific point guard and teammate. True professional in every sense of the word, on and off the floor. He plays and he teaches and mentors. I could see him, if he desired, being a really good head coach someday.
The 3 for Doncic. Kept alive. Lets it go with the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Doncic has got 23.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Towns sets the pick for Conley. Outside, Towns. To the wing on the left. Alexander Walker passes to Conley. Clock at 6. Here's Anderson. Lays it up and banks it in. Anderson's got his first basket of the night.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Pass to Reed. Timberwolves passing it around. Towns looking around. Reed kicks to Towns, and Anderson has it in the corner. And Reed has it in the corner. Looking for Anderson. He gets it there, and the shot goes in. Anderson's got 4 this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Minnesota leading by 21. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Conley against Doncic. Conley kicks to Reed. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. They retain possession. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Back to Washington. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway.
That was silky smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
Stolen by Washington. Doncic right side. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Doncic against Conley. And Anderson has it in the corner. Drills it from outside. And the Timberwolves lead by 19.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Stolen by Conley. And they're on the break. Fires for 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Second team foul.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
Some changes for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Edwards comes in for Alexander Walker, and Morris subbed in for Mike Conley. And with this new CBA, Greg, for the first time, team and league licensing revenue, about $160 million a year, is to be shared with the player.
And I think that's probably jersey patches and stuff like that. It makes sense that the player should get a share of that.
Irving's so good and crafty at being able to get things done with the high percentage shot inside.
Here's Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. On defense, the Mavericks. And he overshot that one, missing. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul.
Mavericks trail by 18. Now Doncic. Outside Irving. Back to Doncic. Over Edwards. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Towns, a screen on Irving. Pulls from the top of the key. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 17 points here in the second half.
Boy, what a slick move that time. Made the defense look absolutely clueless.
For the screen on Edwards. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul called on Minnesota. And one thing that came from this new CBA GA, mandatory participation in the NBA Draft Combine.
Yeah, more equal access for teams to study various prospects. Player agents can't keep teams in the dark like in the past. That makes for a more level playing field.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. McDaniels checked in, and the Timberwolves call timing. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Anthony Edwards.
Well, I tell you what, it's been so much fun watching him do his thing out here. I mean, the game is looking effortless for him, and he's riding that wave of confidence and momentum, which has allowed him to completely take over and dominate.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. 3 on the clock. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Now, here is Irving. Screen by Gafford. Irving, good look. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
Oh, yeah. Irving, he has the mid-range in his bag now.
Doncic against Morris. Anderson right side. He kicks to Gobert. Back to Anderson. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And on the way from Irving for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists tonight. Minnesota leading by 13. Here's Morris. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Doncic against Morris. Jones kicks to Doncic. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Morris looking over the floor. Back to Anderson. And he makes good on the layup. 10 points for Kyle Anderson. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win
for the Timberwolves.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And counting tonight's game on the season, they'll now have won 57 games this year. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Anthony Edwards.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're leading by 15. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter. Some changes for Minnesota. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for McDaniels. Edwards comes in for Alexander Walker. And it's Conley in for Morris. Here is Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
And they deserve it. They deserve to celebrate a dominant performance in what's going to be a blowout win.
In the corner, Irving with it. Over Edwards. Stolen by Anderson. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Nice D from Doncic. A deep three from Irving. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Not just range, but confidence, too. Irving can capitalize from way downtown.
Top of the key. Edwards. That's good. Edwards got 37.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Doncic outside. Over Anderson. The kick out to Irving. On the wing, Irving. They shoot again. He gets that one.
Hey, you need a big... Tonight from one of your stars, I introduced you to Kyrie Irving. He is lethal and able.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Rudy, your impact on the game defense.
Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.